Now, team, this is important, right? A stale playbook is worse than no playbook. Now, you might go, well, hang on, isn't having something better than nothing? Well, no, not in this case, because stale playbooks create confusion, and confusion means mistakes. So, today we're talking about the missing piece that keeps your playbook alive, and this is governance. And now I know it sounds all corporate and it sounds, a bit beige, but it's actually super simple. Don't get caught up on the word. It just means who owns the playbook, who updates it, how do changes get approved, how often. We need ownership, right? And if no one owns it, it dies. And I see this so often, and to the point where we've got this system in place where we nudge our clients to make sure that they're updating their playbooks once we've built them out. So the easiest model that you can follow is the ownership model. So you've got a playbook owner. One person takes responsibility, takes ownership over the overall system. They don't write everything. They just protect the structure and the standards, right? Second piece to this is we've got process owners. So each major area has an owner. So they take ownership for departments or processes. So it could be sales, operations, delivery, finance, etc., etc. Now it's their job to keep that area looking spiffy and updated. Finally, we've got contributors. So team members contribute updates as needed. They flag changes, they suggest improvements, and they capture what's new. And this is how we keep the playbook real and alive and up to date. Now, what I'd recommend is make it part of your culture to update the playbook, to keep things updated, because if that just becomes part of how you do business and what you're doing on a daily basis, it's just going to happen. You don't have to chase people. You don't have to have rules in place. It's just going to happen. Now, what you do need to make sure that the team understands is if a process changes, the playbook changes. That needs to be the motto. Not next month, not when you remember, immediately, because your playbook is the single source of truth in your business. Like I said in the last video, I should be able to pick up my playbook, hand it to anybody on earth, and they should be able to run the business to the same standard I do. That is what a great playbook looks like. Okay. Now, rhythm. To keep it alive, we need a rhythm. A simple cadence works. Monthly quick review, quarterly deeper cleanup, yearly restructure. Small maintenance beats big rebuilds. And if it's in your calendar, if you've blocked out the time, you're good. And like I tell my clients all the time, they like to skip these things. If it is in your calendar, it has to get done. Look, I understand if things come up, you can move it by a few days, maybe a week if you have to. Make sure it gets done. So your actions for today: pick one playbook owner, pick one process owner, and even if it's you for now, that's great. It's locked in. Then set up a recurring monthly check-in, playbook updates, and cleanup. That alone will keep the system alive. And also, just to be very clear, make it part of your culture. Talk about it in your stand-up meetings, your weekly catch-up, your go-to-work meetings, whatever it is. Talk about it. Make sure it becomes part of your daily conversation. Now, in the next video, we're covering rollout. Get excited. This is how you get your team to actually use the playbook instead of just knowing it's there and pretending that they don't have to refer back to it. We're going to make sure